अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम अयाज मलिक है। सबसे पहले तो EAWAZ का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि उन्होंने हमारे इवेंट को कवर कर रहे हैं। आज यहाँ पर हम लोग जमा हैं एलिवेटिंग बिजनेस पार्टनर के नाम से हमारा एक इवेंट हो रहा है जो अंडर फ्यूजन 5 है और यहाँ पर more than 100 local businesses are coming. They are going to talk about how to elevate other people. बहुत सारे यहाँ पे ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको हमने बहुत कम सुना, बहुत टाइम नहीं मिला, but we are going to talk about this. Inshallah, elevating business partner comes in Fusion 5. Thank you very much.
What we often fail to recognize is the consistent effort that everybody in this room goes through. Because everybody is successful in their own right, and there is not a single person in here who I can say hasn't worked hard to get to where they are today. And often, I believe that's not recognized enough, because what we see is we see success, or we see a name, or we see an image or a brand that somebody's promoting. But what you can't get through is the cumulous amount of hours that somebody put through to get there. And I think if we can take one thing away from it, and I know I said that before, I'm repeating it, it's once again, we have the building blocks for excellence, and I believe we can do that. Well, let's get to why we're all here today. Besides dinner, of course. We're here to commemorate and celebrate our past achievements and our successes together as a community. We have some building blocks in the community, and we look to them for guidance and inspiration. Now, what we would think is the commonality for the reason we're all here is our relationship with Fusion 5, and more particularly its driving force, my father, Ayaz Malik. He brought us all together here, and I would thank you very much. And no, I can go on and on about it, but my name is Shahir Malik, so you're going to hear the bias dripping out of my voice. And he's the one who taught me pretty much everything, to recognize and seize opportunity, the value of loyalty and alliances, the obligations of privilege, and in essence, he gave me the keys to the workings of the world. And there's not much to say besides thank you, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me, particularly as a person, and everything that you've done for us, because I know everybody in here has a direct relationship with him, and the fact that he was able to bring all of us here is a culmination of years and years of hard work and determination.
Fusion 5 is well known in the world of digital marketing and partner of choice in the GTA. In the last 10 years, we have earned recognition through sheer hard work and excellence in service. Our aim is to continuous growth, and our commitment is to provide you with better service. Come visit us at fusion5.com or call now at 416-845-8958 or 905-997-8958.
Thank you very much, everybody. Distinguished guests, well-wishers, ladies and gentlemen, greetings. Good evening and assalamu alaikum. I'm delighted to host you today at the special event called Elevating Business Partners, which means that my company, Fusion 5, appreciates and professional relationship and trusted partnership. Our partnerships and relationship is not just a business center, but is a center point of mutual understanding and respect for each other. At the same time, Fusion 5 also like to recognize the services rendered by organization to Canada and the community at large, and continue to spread the message of partnership and success through trusted relationship.
I would like to call up an incredible individual that we have in this room. He's changed and paved the way that companies and organizations market and brand themselves. He's the managing partner and co-founder of David Visual Communications. I'd like to call up Michael Lublin.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the chair of this evening's Partner Awards Gala. And thank you to everyone who's come out on this Super Bowl evening so we can spend some time in fellowship once again. It's truly a pleasure to be here with all of you whom I am extremely very close with. As heard in my introduction, I held senior management positions in 2 multi-billion-dollar publicly traded companies. 3 years ago, I discovered it was time to learn how to bite the bullet. When the client loves the design, they inevitably love the person who produced the design. This is the way to win the loyalty of long-term clients. Forgiveness points. Build up forgiveness points with clients. A myriad of variables will inevitably cause a project to blow up at some point in the business relationship, and I'm sure we've all experienced that. At some point in that relationship, something will go awry, and the project will come to a screaming halt. Whether your relationship with the client or company will survive the blow will depend on how many forgiveness points you have accumulated. Forgiveness points are what I consider the measure to which how much a client will overlook your flaws when they inevitably rear their ugly heads. These points are built up over time, producing high-quality design work, hitting deadlines, exceeding expectations, and going the extra mile for your clients, making no mistakes in the work, not missing client-requested changes, etc. And by the way, never use the word etc. But this is an entire different seminar. If you have forgiveness points built up over the relationship, the client is apt to overlook mistakes and forgive. With most clients, you lose more forgiveness points at a higher rate than you gain. So remember that over time, forgiveness points are built up through perfect execution of work. Lastly, can a creative artist really get rich? I always say, do what you love, the money will follow. Everyone must discover their right livelihood in life. It doesn't matter what career path you choose. You can make an enormous amount of money if you are truly, truly passionate about it. If you love what you do. If you love what you do, you will work hard at it, and it will never seem like work.
Now I would like to call up some companies to hand out their appreciation awards. So first and foremost, I would like to call up Sohail Qadir. So Sohail Qadir is from HQ Network Solutions. HQ Network Solutions are event partners of this event. They believe that success comes to those who strive for it. Mr. Sohail Qadir is one of GTA's top IT professionals and entrepreneurs. HQ Network Solutions provides high-quality IT solutions to their valued clients and also coach young IT professionals in innovative and new technologies. Next, I would like to call up Shakil Habib. Shakil Habib is a high-energy, enthusiastic professional who focuses his career on honesty, integrity, and the delivery of quality service each time. Tizegam is from Dar es Salaam, Canada. Dar es Salaam, Canada provides high-quality Islamic books and products from major Islamic publishers from around the world and also from International Islamic Publishing House, Good Word, and Islamic Foundation UK, and the Quran Academy. I would like to call up Muhammad Faki, the CEO of Paramount Fine Foods Restaurant.
Like many of us here tonight, like many of our parents and grandparents, I came here to this country because people told me Canada is welcoming to newcomers. Help donating to the Toronto Foundation .ca Canada Strong. Each of us should be proud of our heritage and where we came from. But Canada is our home. Canadians are our family, and families stand together through hard times. We don't focus on our differences. We don't stand apart. As family, we stand together. So don't forget that a Canadian is a Canadian, and leaders are not expected to wait for politicians. We are expected, as Martin Luther King said, we worry about the humanity. So let's all show together that this country of ours is truly Canada Strong. Thank you.
But Ikra, I know you have to get going, so if you wouldn't mind just coming up quickly and just sharing a few words with us, that'd be great.
Well, I will keep my remarks short, but I want to say that I am quite an entrepreneur myself, and I think that most immigrants, when they immigrate from one country to another, regardless of whether it's in Canada or not, are entrepreneurs by nature. It takes a lot to pack up your life and to move to another country and to unpack it and start all over. And that kind of risk-taking, that kind of calculated risk-taking, I think, is what is very necessary for growth in business. And it was the very same for my family. I was 12 when we immigrated to Canada. And I remember my first business, I started my own business when I was 16 years old. I used to do henna art for parties, and that was my first business. It was my way of finding my own financial freedom and doing my own thing. And then later on, my father, when he opened up a business of his own, I managed that for a little while before I decided to go to law school. And a lot of what I learned over the years has informed the advocacy that I do as an elected member of parliament. And I can tell you that over the past 4 years, we've had some tremendous success in really understanding and implementing policies that impact you. Where our small business taxes are the lowest in the G7, from 11% now to 9%, where entrepreneurs are really encouraged, especially women entrepreneurs, through many grants and opportunities for them to be able to not only open their business, but to scale their business also. Where we ensure that we're increasing trade within our country, opening up new markets, whether it's through the new NAFTA, the CUSMA as it's called now, or whether it's through the CPTPP, or whether it's through CETA, whether it's through individual trade agreements between different countries. And those must increase, those must grow. And I take all of your information, and as many of my colleagues do, we take all of your struggles, all of your life experiences, all of your needs, and we feed it up to make sure that Canada is doing exactly what it needs to do in order to best support the people of Canada, and that's all of you. We are strong as a country because we are strong as individuals, because our business is strong, because our business sense is strong, because we include social responsibility as part of our business, and as government, we reward including social responsibility as part of our business. When we bring everybody together, whether it's through the Canada Child Benefit, increasing or reducing poverty, increasing the people that are part of the middle class, we're growing business. When we encourage our youth to really get involved and to explore their ideas, to start that new app they've been thinking about, that is, again, a growth of our country. And if we don't support all of you as entrepreneurs, then we can't be successful as a country. And that's why I'm here today, to let you know that we are here to support you, that we are going to continue to do the things that you need us to do. And one thing that I've heard now that we are really advocating for and ensuring that it gets done is to deal with credit card fees and the taxes on transactions. And that's one thing that we are trying to negotiate and tackle as we go forward in our government. But the ideas that we move forward, the ideas that we push forward, are based on feedback from all of you. So I encourage you, as good entrepreneurs, as good business people, to always reach out and tell people what you need, tell government what you need, so that we can grow our country by growing you in what you need the most. So with that, I will stop. but I do have a small token of appreciation for Ayaz Malik and his team. I thank you all for your kind attention. I thank you for having me here today. I look forward to being out and about in the community and listening to what you need me to listen to. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your evening.
Next, I would like to call Al Madina Jewelers, Aftab Alam. Al Madina Jewelers is in the heart of the city of Mississauga. It specializes in weddings, engagement rings, gold and diamond bridal sets. Aftab Alam. I'd like to call Good Health Rehab, Zulfikar Sadat. Good Health Rehab for physiotherapy, chiropractor, and massage therapy located in Mississauga is a place to be contacted for your special needs. Mr. Zulfikar Sadat. Next, I'd like to call Chaudhry Arfan from CIBC. Chaudhry Arfan is one of the best mortgage advisors, providing professional service and mortgage advice to help clients pay down their mortgage as fast as possible. Chaudhry Arfan. I found your guy.
You know, we've got to pay the price for success. And what do we realize today? A lot of people who are younger, they're not ready to really pay. They want it, but they're not going to pay the price for success. And there's a big distinction there, right? Because for me, I knew I would do whatever it took to be successful because I had a certain goal. And I was working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I was giving up, a lot of social activities. But it was worth it for me because I had a goal that I was determined to achieve. So my turning point was second year in the business. I was trying to find my way, and I wasn't, really having success. And I had 2 deals I did that night, and I was kind of, probably not the smartest thing, calculating the commissions, and I can pay off some debt, and I can finally get myself in a good place. The next day, I give one of the deals to a mortgage broker, and he goes, "Sammy, they just went bankrupt 2 months ago. You can't sell them a house, so I'm sorry, it's not going to happen." I said, "Okay, I've got 1 deal left. I'll hold on to that deal." It was my mom's friend who I showed 100 houses, and she said, "Sam, you did a great job. I think we're going to move to the U.S. We're going to kill that deal as well." So I was like, it was like a big dagger, right? But sometimes, you got to go through tough times. And I thought, I still love this business. I enjoy people. I enjoy what I'm doing. I can still see this being a long-term game for me, so I'm going to stick it out. So I started emulating people who had success, and eventually we started turning the corner. So one of the lessons I tell young people today, don't give up too quickly or too early, because sometimes you wouldn't see the successes that come your way if you persevere, right? And I think that's such an important life lesson. And for me, it was really important to live my life full circle. So I wasn't just working hard. I like to work out, to eat well. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I wanted to live a really clean lifestyle, which gave me the energy to be able to work really hard. Because a lot of times if you're out till 3, 4 in the morning and you're drinking, you're not eating well, you're not feeling your body, you're not going to be able to give your best of yourself, right? So for me, that was really important.
Dr. Huminski personally assesses each client and performs every procedure herself, providing natural-looking results and allowing every patient to look their best. I'd like to call John Ribeiro to the stage. Thank you very much.
Do you mind if I go down here?
Oh, no,
All right.
no, you can take the
Can you
mic.
guys hear me? Is the mic coming through okay? All right, excellent. How's everybody doing? Oh, really? Is that all we got? Come on, we're missing the Super Bowl. It's okay, I got a mic.
Okay,
I know, I'm prepared. Who would think, right? Okay, let me ask the question again. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. All right, let's try one more time, because we've got to get the energy up, because everything is about energy. You don't succeed in your business without energy, right? Am I right? Right, all right, let's do this one more time. How is everybody doing tonight? Woo-hoo! Now imagine you showed up like that every single day in your business. How would your business do? Would it thrive? Absolutely. So tonight I am here to talk about partnerships. Actually, and I thought about partnerships and what exactly is a partnership. And a partnership to me is just another relationship. Would you guys agree? Yes? Yes? No, you're not sure? Maybe? I see a couple of heads. That's fine. So today I want to talk about relationships, and actually I also do podcasts. I record a podcast and I bring on experts in the field to talk about various things. And one particular individual that I brought onto my podcast, his name was Sultan Atif. Now if you know Sultan, awesome. If you don't know...
So now I would like to call on for some recognition awards. Firstly, I'd like to call Irfan Malik. Irfan Malik, could you please come up on stage? Irfan Malik is a marketing trainer and real estate broker with Remax Active Realty Incorporated. He is also a journalist, reporter, and photographer covering political, social, and religious events in Mississauga. Irfan is a member of Mayor Bonnie Crombie's team since 2007. I'd like to call up Arifah Muzaffar and Abdul Majid.